Episode 19 of My Hero Academia is a pure tearjerker. We get to see the entire family come together, go to war against Toya, and it is one of the best battles, one of the best scenes in the whole entire series. This episode is so heavy, and it is a low-key tearjerker. We get to see Todoroki, Shoto, and Endeavor all come together to shut down the one and only Dabi. We also get to see the sister, the wife, and his brother, who I did not even know had icy powers, come together. The entire family comes together finally to meet Toya, Dabi, whatever you want to call them, and the five of them together are able to defeat him. This episode is so deep and sentimental because not only do we get to see the final battle against Dabi versus Endeavor, but it's kind of where it all started. They're in a forest, they're fighting, and they even pan back to whenever Toya first learned about his fire powers, and he wanted to show his dad this whole entire time. Well, Endeavor finally gets to see it, and it's up close and personal. They reenact the scene, they pan it side by side, and it is deep. The rest of the episode we don't even really need to get into. We do get to see All Might, and as you all saw what I predicted in episode 18, I think he's going to use that last flame to die out. Well, as All For One is flying closer and closer to Shigaraki, we see All Might as the last stand. He has a briefcase, and I'm thinking he's going to charge up one more time. The final battle between the two of them. We got to see it in season 1, and it was the greatest anime battle of all time. I'm talking Goku versus Frieza, and I think we're going to get part 2 at the end of season 7. All Might is standing there, and he quotes, and he says, "Our history is too great, and there's no way you can't look past me." The writing on episode 9, the writing in season 7, is what is going to earn My Hero Academia as a spot on the Mount Rushmore of anime. Deku, Shigaraki locked up. All For One versus All Might. It is beautiful. The Endeavor family. There are so many great things happening right now. And in episode 19, it just shows that whenever they want to get the icing on the cake, we are going to see it. It is going to end. It is going to be sad and depressing. But man, this is top tier, S tier anime. I can't wait to get to episode 20 because the way that 19 ended off with the entire family together, episode 20 cannot let the pedal off the metal. We're going to see Deku. We're going to see All Might. We're going to see Shigaraki. It is going to be beautiful, and I cannot wait. Be sure to stay tuned. Back-to-back heavy hitters on episode 20 of My Hero Academia. It jumped straight into it on the other side of the villains with Toga and Himiko. Those two have had it out for him since Araka-san told Toga that she loved Deku. It's really kind of hard to top episode 19, especially with all the highs that they had, but they do a very good job. It is a little bit of a slow build up, but essentially Toga and Uraka, they finally have the battle that they've needed, and they get to the bottom of it. She has been harassed and made fun of due to being an evil little kid. We find out that obviously she did not want that to happen to her, but she had an infatuation with blood. That made her become isolated. But Uraka, being the great person she is, she saw right through it. And she saw the smile that she gave her whenever she was finding out about Deku and herself. The rest of it's kind of filler. It does have some pretty animation, but that's essentially episode 20. I need more episodes. This week to week is brutal. It is reminiscent of the early days of My Hero Academia. That is the review. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and tell me what you thought about episode 19 and 20. Obviously, episode 19 is a tearjerker. We can feel the grand finale slowly but surely coming. All of the main characters are getting their due. We're getting closing door chapters on each one of the characters. So far, R.I.P. I'm not going to spoil too much more for you, but R.I.P. to a couple of the guys. We saw the craziest family battle with Shoto, Endeavor. We're finally getting an ending on Jin, aka Twice. And now we've closed the chapter on Toga and Himiko, Uraka. Oh, Frog Girl. I mean, there are so many good things to come, and I am ready for it. The grand finale is upon us. We're finally going to see it. All Might, Deku, Shigaraki. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you comment below and tell me what you think. How's it going to end? I'm not sure, but I know I'm hyped for it. I'll see you on the next vid.